Okay, we're back. Ready! You traitorous fuck nugget. I had a dream. The Mana Chief and my friends were around me. It was only a dream, but it made me happy. I feel like they're protecting me. No one cares. Jack, you're awake. Whew. You've been asleep for 3 days. I hope Miss Isabella's doing okay. Yeah, she fought Gay Clown Death and probably lost, knowing how shit usually goes. Now I remember, when I collapsed in the glass desert, Sayla was the one who brought me to safety. So we're in a meth den? Sayla was led to me by the birds. I was badly wounded when she found me, so everyone was worried. But of course you were obviously awake in time to play your shitty song for me, while I tried to get some sleep. No wonder I had nightmares. Apparently, she rescued Sibba too, after he escaped from the airship. Sibba said that the birds led her there. Sayla is an old friend of Sibba and mine. Fucking goddamn bug. Back from when we were gold Gibbonites. You're looking even better than before. I'm glad you're feeling better, too. Sibba, You had us all worried. You should let the others know you're alright. I already did. Blah, 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 blah. I'm repeating shit. Blah, blah. I'm old. Hi, kid. I'm Sayla. Or Sella, or whatever. Bogart and I go way back. Glad you're better now. Sibba was also in bad shape after he escaped from the airship. If those birds hadn't led him to me, I don't know what might have. Well, let's see. He's a geriatric old fuck who fell off a fucking airship into a desert of glass. And Miss Isabella. Do you have anything I can loot? I haven't collected tax. Well, okay, I collected taxes from Ground's Castle. Fuck this! I'm off to murder everything! You had us all worried. You should let the others know you're alright. Can't talk to everybody again. Fucking triggers. Remember that time in the old game when Bogart broke his back? Then he got up later and started fighting again. Sibba, I couldn't get the pendant back. As for Lady Medusa, Devias, Dark Lord, and even Amanda, I couldn't save a single one of them. Not a single one, rescued by my hand. But I killed an assload of motherfuckers. Oh, for fuck's sake, not this. Why? I'm powerless. It's time for my emo phase. I didn't know Medusa was alive either. Franz was alone. No, he and his friend Count Lee shared the pain. At times like this, I wish I knew everything. If I did, then even someone like me might have been able to save them. As long as my Zimmer frame didn't get damaged and I could walk there. Sibba. I feel the same as you. I'm a powerless human that can call satellite lasers down from the sky to rape my enemies, but Sage is a Sage in name only. Practice, on the other hand, I'm probably a magical force of destruction, but other than that, I'm a geriatrical fuck. Hey, looks like the sandstorm's clearing. Oh god, a sandstorm in the glass desert. That has to fucking suck. The bird told us that Julius got his hands on the pendant. It's the key to open the path to the sanctuary. The Mana women risk their lives defending it. It's only a matter of time before Julius gets Mana power. And then we're all fucked. Sibba, please tell me where the Sword of Mana is. I don't know if I'm ready for the sword yet or not. The Sword of Mana sleeps underneath the subsea volcano. But be aware, the Sword of Mana chooses its user. Julius was the one. He wasted Mana Village and killed women and kids. That's the kind of guy to use the sword on. The sword of Mana will stomp his butt into the next gnome day. It's our fault Medusa and Devias lost their lives. Shouldn't we take responsibility? Lady Medusa, Devias. If we looked at this through Julius's eyes, we're all doing pretty much the same thing. You'll know the answer to that when you hold the sword. The way to Subsea Volcano won't be easy. I know, Simba. I have no proof I can use the sword. But there's no time for second guessing. I'm off to Subsea Volcano. Time to boogie, Lena. Subsea Volcano, here we come. Huh? You're coming with me, Willie? What do you mean by that? Don't think you can depend on me? No, you're a traitorous fucknugget. We'll be fine. I got you covered. Until, Julius shows up, then I turn traitor on you. Probably. Even if that twit Julius shows up, he ain't gonna lay a finger on you. That's for sure. Until I cower like a little bitch. Tut, tut, tut. Doubts about Willie, eh? I'm the one who asked him. Should be easier for a Mana clan member to find the Sword of Mana, right? Willie, take care of Lena for us. You got it. Leave it to me. I'll guard Lena even if it kills me. And if threat of danger comes around, I'll just turn tail and run. Then I'll head to Subsea Volcano with Lester. God damn it! Shall we, Jack? No! Can't protagonist... I'd rather have protagonist girl. Why do I have to have the spoony bard? He doesn't even have magic. Lena and I will take another route. Don't you worry about Lena. Mana warriors defend Mana women. And they pussy out when Dark Lord comes around. That bird we just saw was vaguely familiar. Maybe I'm imagining things. Be careful, Jack. I'll pray for the Mana goddess to protect you. So, are you going to the Subsea Volcano? Before you go, avail yourself of my knowledge. I'll tell you everything I know. What would you like me to teach you? Fuck. Oh, what's next? All I know is that Subsea Volcano is beyond Lorimar. Head for the kingdom of Lorimar first. Then, if you are able to take possession of the Sword of Mana, bring it to me. Blah, 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 blah. Tell me stuff. Old geriatric bastard. Mana Pendant. The Mana Pendant is the key to Sanctuary. The guardian of the key is chosen from among the Mana women. The previous guardian was Lena's mother, Elise. Mana Sanctuary. This is where the Mana goddess became a Mana tree. The forest is vast and thick. It's the Mana clan's job to guard it. Tell me stuffs. Oh, fuck my life. Mana tree. This is the tree the Mana goddess became. It sends Mana power out into the world. Its roots support the earth and its leaves envelop the sky. The Mana tree gives power to whoever touches it. Then it withers and dies. A remarkable and... have to put a big-ass fucking word that I have no chance of pronouncing right, and I've never heard before. I'm going to have to look that one up later. Tree. Great. Time to go to dictionary.com. Fuck. Mana Clan. The clan that protects the Mana Tree, divine creatures and spirits were born as humans to guard the Mana Tree. That is believed to be the origin of the clan. Male Mana Clan members were swordsmen, strong in mind and body. Bogart and Willie are among them. The women speak to the spirits and sproutlings gathered around the tree and sense mana power through their skin. Lena and her mother were among them. The Dark Age of bullshit. An airship with an artillery unit dime tower that reaches up into the heavens, monster weapons. The Emperor Vandal used up all the mana power on these. The development of civilization, or so they said. In one sense, they were right. However, when anyone has such power so readily available, imagine what tragedy awaits. With civil progress came increased crime. Laws to stem that tide were cruelly enforced. Before long, the world had grown dark. Yes, because advancement is so bad. God, you sound like... Sword of Mana. Legends vary regarding the Sword of Mana, once held by the Mana Goddess. Some say the goddess, disdaining war, threw away the Sword of Mana. Others say she left it to human hands. The facts are unclear, but we do know that long ago, when the Gemma found the sword, it had rusted. Nevertheless, when the Gemma took it in his hand, its sheen was restored. That knight made a hopelessly rusty sword shine by his own power. That's a story that has been passed down. And there's one more fucking thing we need to... Julius! Julius! I can't answer now. Willie, you're hidden chest? No hidden chest. Willie, you're an asshole. I hate you. I also hate you, Lester, because you're useless. Huh? What's that you got? Is that what they call barbecued newt? I heard of that. Ugh, it's disgusting. This happened a while back, but I met this guy who loved newt. He was desperate for money. He didn't care if a job was dangerous. He'd do anything. You have to go to Lorimar to find him. I heard he's hiding out there. And typo. No T and out. Those twins aren't bad kids, but the other day they managed to summon Gaia and the whole town went crazy. Watch out for flukes. Spell practice. Our dream is to become famous at it and then make Ish even bigger than Wendell. Final Fantasy IV reference, maybe? The Spellcaster twins? I don't know. I know it's small, but make yourself at home. Glass Desert is due north. The Armory is due south. The lady at the general store is cute. That's the kind of thing guys are attracted to. I'm sure I don't know why. Mana Sanctuary is located in a time warp. That's what people say anyway. Kids have even made up a game about it. My mommy and daddy are always like this. It's disgusting. Yuck. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, honey pie. Oh, jeez. Well, that explains something about this house. Hello. Miss Sella is such a nice person. She gives me snacks all the time. This is Ish. It's a small but pleasant town. Excuse me. What do I have to do to sit? Today's my first day as an adventurer. Could you teach me a few things? What does one do in order to sit? L and A. So that's how. Ordinarily, I just squat down, but doing it as an adventurer seems more complicated. Ah, yes. How does one view a map? See Popoy's notebook? I get lost easily. Looking at a map probably wouldn't help. I see, of course. Yes, that's it. I must thank you. But how... This is all I have. Will you accept it? A Cancun feather? Sure. Thank you so very much. I think I'll explore around here a bit. And get eaten by rabbits. Well, forgot who said it, but there's the level 1 adventurer who's gonna venture out and get devoured by black rabbits. All because of me and my genocidal rampage. This is the old town of Ish. It's got stories. Some odd ones, too. Stories about 6 or 7 wisdoms, I'm not sure. Apparently, these 7 wisdoms can be summoned using special cards. But it's hard to find someone who has any wisdom cards. I don't have long. I'd like to see a wisdom card once before I die. Can I ask a favor? If you get a hold of a wisdom card, would you show it to me? Of course, I'd pay you a small fee. Won't you listen to an old man's last wish? Yeah, sure. Do I have one? No. Huh? You have a Cancun bird feather? Tell you what, I'll give you 50 lucre for it. How about it? I'm gonna say no, just in case. So you taught a few things to the novice. Training adventurers is the duty of a veteran. Make sure you keep that helpful attitude. Billboard, babe. We haven't had any head trade with Lorimer in over 20 years. Strange, isn't it? Huh? Who told me? Oh, Nicolo. He said it so low. So low I could hardly hear it. Huh, get it? Good one, you slay me. Hee hee hee. It's all interesting, but I think I'll stick with my increased experience gain. Okay. Say, are you an adventurer? I've got a juicy story. Want to hear it? Oh, boy. Thing is, I'm making medicine. It's a magic potion that'll cure anything. It works real well, but the materials are hard to come by. That's where you come in. You can collect them. You interested? Sure. They're cooperative. What I want you to do is get the boo-boo worms stuck on monsters. But not the short ones. The short ones are too young to have flavor. They have to be at least 20 inches. Boo-boo worms come out of the stomach curled up. Measuring them gets pretty tricky, so leave that to me. You just bring the boo-boo worms to me. Counting on you. Ooh. Okay. We'll go with that. Yep, I used to guide the Gemmas to the Subland River on their way to the subsea volcano. Simple swordsmen like me couldn't hold a candle to them fellas. There was one that didn't make it back. Or maybe... yeah, he might have gone out another way. Exposition! At night, the glass desert is gorgeous and glistening. You should see it. It's like walking among the stars. Oh, hey. All weapons have their good and bad aspects. It's not best to dwell on them too much, as long as it looks good. Evil spirits have long lived in Kala Peaks. Many have flower names like Amaryllis and Edelweiss and such. Eh? What was I up to? You mean you don't know? That husband of mine pretends that he's senile whenever it suits him. Like after dessert. Alright, is there any more... Okay, south is the armory. Supposed to be the armory. Remember the glass desert was actually kind of fucking annoying because of all of the resistance, and we have crystal laser frogs. Anyway, let's see what kind of trouble we get into here. Star Disturb. Intriguing. So then, when we come back, Meth Desert! Yay! See you guys next time. Seriously, an entire video of exposition. Fuck me.